What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and today we're going to be talking about the possibility of 101 plus overall players in Madden 19 Ultimate Team. Now, if you guys have never played Madden Mobile, you're probably saying, what are you talking about? What's going on with this situation? Because to my knowledge, they usually, they stop at 99. I remember there was one year, like as far as all the stats, where they gave Devin Hester 100 speed. That's when he was like at his top, his prime and everything like that as a kick returner. But as far as the overalls with Mutt, I've never really seen it. Maybe you guys have seen it. I don't know. I've never seen it in the regular console version, but if you play Madden Mobile, it's available there. So what's going to happen is a lot of the things that go on within these cards, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you an example of what's going on. Like for instance, right? At a specific point in the year, they're going to start releasing ridiculously high overall cards in Madden 19 Ultimate Team, similar to how they do it in Madden Mobile, because what they're doing is they're testing out what works. So pretty much right now, what's going to happen is based on everything that's been going on, like how people have been complaining about the cards, the attributes, oh, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. What they're probably going to do is something like this, like Ultimate Master was probably going to be like 100 to a 101. And a lot of us complain about, yo, look, these things don't add up. They don't add up to what the actual overall is. That's something that they're going to probably be working on, because the one thing I can tell you is this. Whenever they do something that's really ridiculous and they figure out that they get away with it, but people are very, very upset, they try to take it away without us noticing. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they'll do something in the game, like they'll patch something, and then like Madden 16 was so ridiculous with that. I don't know if you guys, most of you guys that are watching right now, played Madden 16, but one of the biggest things after the patch with Madden 16, if you were like 10 yards or more away from someone, they would slide into you. So you could never really get separation, and people were raging. Like, well, I was pretty much going wild. And I definitely caught their attention because they were talking about me in different things. And you could actually go back and check them out. I actually had developers at EA Play talking about songs that I made and things like that. I was raging uncontrollably. So what happened was they slowly started to remove it. Now, it's not all the way gone in Madden 18, but it's not as egregious. Like, you can't just be doing, like, you're not actively sliding. Like, you could warp tackle. Like, if you're like 5 feet away from someone and you start initiating a conservative tackle, the guy will start reacting before you actually touch him. That's something that's still going on in the game. Interesting fact about that, though, before the game was patched, when Madden 18 was released, that wasn't in the game. So I just want you guys to understand that certain things that are going on that are not in the game. But like I said, as they patch the game, it gets worse. Their patches have not, over the last 3 years, made the game better. But what's going to happen now is this, right? With the way that gnats are and the way that everything is starting to frustrate people, they're going to want to keep the gnats. So how will they make the gnats more, exciting, make people want to get more gnats? Even though it sounds ridiculous, like, who wants to get more gnats? This is what they're going to do. They're going to make the gnats higher overalls. You see what I'm saying? It's genius. Like, I was looking at Madden Mobile yesterday, and then I was speaking to a couple people last week within the EA Sports, EA Sports team and stuff like that. And obviously, they're separate teams. Like, the mobile team is not part of the console team, to my knowledge. All right? So I'm talking to some people, and I'm like, I bring that up. I'm like, listen, what is going to happen? What's going to happen as far as the way that the gnat situation is going on and the power-ups are and stuff like that? Because like, people are not going to continue to do it once they realize, like, look, I can't do anything with this card. Like, look, this power-up Champ Bailey, yeah, we have to use tokens and stuff like that to make him. I can't do nothing with him. Willie Brown, I can't do nothing with him. I can't do nothing. Like, all these gnats, there's gnats everywhere, bro. Like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? Ndamukong Suh, the dude's garbage. I can't get rid of him. I got to keep him there because there's nothing I can really do with him. And, I don't want to put him in a quick sell set. Sean Taylor, Mutt Master, how is he not auctionable? How is he not tradable? You see what I'm saying? Even though I like that you actually have had to complete all the things, I understand that about Mutt Master. I'll give them a pass because I don't think everybody should be able to get a card that we put so much time into as far as like Mutt Master and stuff like that. Ultimate Master was relatively easy. But what they're going to do, you see like how this was auctionable? The auctionable versions of the cards are going to remain 99. This is what I'm being told. It's going to remain 99, but you can power them up to above 99. That's what I'm being told. Now, the interesting thing about it is this, right? In Madden Mobile, you can just buy the card overall. You can just buy the card outright at 101 overall. But the gnat situation, the situation with these power-ups, that's what's very, very interesting about it. that's going to draw you in, because a lot of you guys are probably like, yeah, I'm never going to do a nat. I'm not doing all that stuff. I guarantee you do it now. A lot of you guys are more concerned with that overall than anything else, even if the attributes don't work. So this is the best way for them to do it. It does. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, it's certain players that I would want that are, you know, like if the attributes actually work and they release the Randy Moss, you would much rather a 101 than a 99 Randy Moss. I know all of you guys are going to agree with that. Now, if the attributes don't work and it doesn't matter and it's similar to Madden 18 after the patch, that could be different, okay? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's sort of like this, right? Tom Brady, okay? He's going to be 41 this August or something like that. He's coming in, you know, dude probably going to be an MVP again or something like that. I don't know what he's about to do. You know what I'm saying? But I really think that walking to him Wentz, he's going to come back healthy, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't usually use hope for certain things, but I like Wentz, and I think that he's going to be a great player in this league, and it's very, very unfortunate the way he went out. But we're going to use Tom Brady for this example, right? Now, look, this was the last power-up that was available for Tom Brady, okay? Whatever this one is, the 96, right? Now, just imagine that this was like a 99, okay? And then there was another tier that could put him above it, but it wouldn't make you be able to auction him. You see, that would be different than just being able to power up a player that's less than 99. Like right now, a lot of you dudes are powering up players. You got a John Madden coach, you haven't paid your mortgage in weeks, or if you're in college, you don't even pay your tuition, and you're just powering up cards. That's stupid because you can't sell them. But what they could probably do is they can make it up to the 99 auctionable, and then you make the choice if you want to make it, you know, 101, whatever like that. But I believe that 101 is probably going to be the max at this point. But that's what they're going to do to make people continue to do the NAT situation. Now, as far as the MasterCard go, we already learned this here, right? This is what they're going to be doing because most of the things stay the same. They're going to try to make these more appealing for the people that grind solos and do different things like that. They might even start it at the end of this year. They might even try to test it out because that's what they've been trying to do. They've been trying to see exactly what they can get away with and what drives people to continue to engage in Madden Ultimate Team. Now, for the most part, a lot of us don't really play the online gameplay as much. I know I've been trying to stay away from it because it's been really, really bad, the stuff that's going on with it. But they can experiment with putting out different cards. So don't be shocked if you see it this year in Madden 18. Don't be shocked because that's something that they're going to want to see how it really drives. Now remember, this guy right here was non-auctionable throughout the entire thing. This is not going to change. They're going to continue with the power-up, okay? But like I said, there's going to be more perks to the power-up to make you want to do it. So now, with the higher overall, you're going to do this. Like, look, I already told you guys, I'm never doing this again. I hate this game, all kind of stuff like that. Bro, if I could make whatever card that's a power-up, if they let us know in the beginning of the year that it'll be a higher overall than any other card throughout the year, as long as they have a better schedule, because to be honest, all these cards should be already 99. This is really, really slacking, and that's the difference between console and Madden Mobile. Madden Mobile, they put out the content right, yo, it's early, it's ready to go, everything is good, but when you look at the way that they do console, it's like they drag their feet. So these should all be 99s. Like Master Sean Taylor, you know, they have this upgrade at the 90. This should be all 99 right now. But it's probably going to be released very, very soon. But it's still like, come on, guys. You guys got to be faster with this. I remember, like I said, in 15, when they first created MUT Master, that was probably one of the best years for MUT itself because of the way that they released cards that, first of all, the attributes mattered. Second of all, the way that they did it, they had the 102 acceleration, Bo Jackson with the golden ticket. They were doing a very, very good job. And then it just really went crazy. I don't know what happened. Certain people got removed. I know the attributes guy got removed and different things happened, but it really, really changed a lot of the stuff that was going on. And it just seemed that it seemed like attributes started not to matter as much and the detail into Ultimate Team wasn't the same. But again, this guy being non-auctionable, that's a good thing. I agree with that. Because the MUT Master should not be auctionable simply because you don't want other guys that just get on the game to be able to buy them. This is the only type of NAT that I agree with. And I also like the fact that these are going to be the cards that are going to be the higher overalls. Because what they're going to have to do something for pack openers and for grinders. But to be able, the people that play the game the most, that put in the work to get these things, that drives the time that they're able to sell to advertisers. So EA is getting very, very smart with it because they can show, you know, look, these guys are playing this game for hours. We could run your ads within the game if you pay this. And they can, a lot of people are going to do MUT Master. Okay, and even more people are going to do it if the overall is more than 99 because everybody likes to see the bigger number. So that's what's going to happen with that. So now as you move forward, like, you know, the AFC Master, these things that they have available, these might stay at a 99 overall when you complete them or whatever like that. But this is just an example. Like, these were lower overalls, like 92s or whatever when they were first, okay, 93, when they were first released. But these are the type of cards that are going to be able to be upgraded to the over, you know, the 100 whatever overall plus, and then the option to sell them, that's going to still be up to EA, but for the most part, the MUT Master is going to have that higher overall, and then the other cards that come later in promos, they're going to be limited edition ones that you know that could be sellable, and then it's going to be an option to power up your card that's going to be a nat. That's what I'm hearing right now as far as, you know, the 101 overalls go. So with all these promos and stuff like that, you guys might be saying to yourself, yo, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. I'm going to tell you this right now. You guys are going to be able to come back and be like, yo, bro, I remember when he told me that, bro. Like, I wasn't going to do it, but now I'm doing it just for the overall. Now, again, just because the attributes don't matter in Madden 18, that doesn't mean it's going to be the same thing for 19. Remember, I don't know how many of you guys have been playing Madden for a while, but I've been playing Madden, it feels like forever, even though, you know, when I was a very, very young kid, back with the Sega Genesis days, right? When you think about Madden 09 and then you went to Madden 10, you see that transition. Things happen and history repeats itself. Nobody was expecting Madden 10 to be that good of a game. Nobody. And it was. So we don't know what's going to happen with Madden 19. All we know is that the patch has ruined 18. So going forward, we can't really determine what's going to really happen. But I'm telling you this right now. With this news that's coming out about the 101 plus overalls and stuff like that in Madden, the regular Ultimate Team, taking a step, you know, a page out of the book of Madden Mobile. Remember, and then they also experimented with Madden Mobile with selling coins within the game from EA. That might be a possible thing as well. So you guys got to keep in mind and understand that their objective is to keep it going. Now it's still going even with the bad gameplay, but it's going to go even more if they can now give us better gameplay. You see what I'm saying? And the higher overall cards, that's going to be very, very good. And then what's interesting about it is when the attributes actually matter, it's going to make the overall gameplay even that much better. So when you look at this kind of thing, just remember that I'm telling you, all these nats and stuff like that, there's going to be advantages to it. You're going to be able to upgrade your nats and do things like that. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? They're going to make sure that the outcome of the final part of the card is worth it for you to invest in it. And then there's still a possibility that they're going to make it like the milestones from Madden 17 and make it be auctionable and tradable, okay? Even though there's rumors that they're going to be limiting the way you can post things on the auction house and stuff like that. I'll get back to you as soon as I get a little bit more information about that. But they were contemplating removing the auction house for 19 to try to limit coin sellers and then actually selling their own coins in Madden 19. So all that information, I'm going to get back to you as soon as I can and let you guys know what's going on with it. But I want to know how you guys feel about it with 101 overall players in Madden Ultimate Team. Would that change your perspective and make you actually invest in Madden 19, or are you just done? Let me know. Let's go with a video view goal of about 25,000 views, and I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.